Welcome to the Terrain Navigator Pro software training series. This video overviews the utility of cross-platform integration within Terrain Navigator Pro. Hello, in a few minutes, primarily through example, I wanted to share with you the cross-platform integration, utility, and robustness within Terrain Navigator Pro, primarily leveraging the TNP desktop, mobile application for your smartphone or tablet, and now the web planner. Okay, I've selected a local park not too far from where I'm at for this example. This is a park right here that has, you can see the canopy coverage, that has a trail network, but it's not mapped out, and I want to basically go out there and create a map. What I'm going to do first, though, is go to Layers, Manage Project, and create a new project. I'm going to call this Sierra Park and then Washington. Okay, you can see it is now appearing in the available projects, and it's also listed up here between the state name and the map name, so it is already activated. All I have to do is hit close, but before I do, I'll just click. It's already set for enable project synchronization, but I'm going to save this location and we're good. Okay, now the only thing I'm going to do is put a marker in the parking lot. I'm just going to change the name of that. Just going to call that parking lot. And I'm going to quickly use the route tool, sketch out my understanding of where this trail basically goes. So U-shaped, something like that. I'm now ready to go to the field. Prior to going to the field, while I still had good Wi-Fi and or cell coverage, as you can see from the upper yellow arrow, I touched the projects, and those are projects that have already been copied or created on the TNP mobile. I choose Sierra Park, Washington. You can see it's yellow right now, so not all the data is there. I touch it. It starts downloading the project. The download is completed, and now you can see there is a green check mark next to Sierra Park, Washington. I'm going to now simulate that I'm outside of Wi-Fi or cell phone coverage, and as you can see, I've turned the phone into airplane mode for that simulation. Okay, we're ready to go to the park. Even though there's no cell phone coverage, you can see my current location as represented by the blue dot in the direction relative to where we're going. And this is line of sight as the crow flies, just like you would in the woods, for example. And I'm just progressing them there. This is Sierra Park, just a picture I took with the camera from my iPhone 6. And this gives you a sense of the canopy coverage and the undergrowth. This is the park. I've just zoomed in a little bit. You can see our original parking lot marker, and you can also see the route that came from TNP desktop as well as our current location. I'm now going to activate the project, which means that I'm going to be able to write record onto this project. I confirm. While we're recording, I still haven't created a track or created a marker. So let's go ahead and turn tracks on. Now I'm recording, it changes. Where I walk will create a track. I also have the option of creating markers at any time. This is not an either or. You can have tracks and markers, one or the other, or none. I'm choosing at this point to take a photo georeferenced marker. I could just take a standard georeference marker. I could also take a georeferenced audio or video. I'm taking the picture, yes. There's the picture I want to use. That's the picture that you'll see. I can change the name, description, so forth, and of course the coordinates show up in my how I have them set in my settings. Well, that's the location of the first picture, and you can also see the track we've walked, which is a little different from the gross route that I just penciled in. I continue that. You can see I've taken one more picture and a video. The track is still on. I'm now stopping the track. You can see at this point we need to go back to the home screen, and then I need to stop the recording. Confirm. Okay, I'm back in cell phone range, or I have web access, internet access, and the data is now in the TNP cloud from our walk at Sierra Park. I log into my TNP account, go to projects, you can see it's listed here. I click on that. I kind of have two gross views. I have a view mode and I have an activate edit mode. I can change the map type here if I want. This is the view mode, and I'll just go to Google Hybrid just so you see how that works. Let's just go back to outdoors, just so we can see what we've actually walked without a lot of other clutter. I can view quickly the photos that I took. I can get a sense of the elevation at any particular time. This is the track I walked with the length. This is the photos and video that I took. This is Route 160, which is the original route that we generated from TNP desktop, just as a kind of a guesstimate. Okay, if I want to do more, I can go to Activate, Edit the Project. We get a larger map. We still have the options for different map types. Different map types such as Google Hybrid or Open Terrain and so forth. Let's just go to Outdoors so we can kind of have a nice map. We can zoom in and scroll around by dragging. Come out a little bit here. You can see this is the marker that we placed from TNP, the parking lot. This is our route that we took a guesstimate at. And this is where we actually walked with where the photos are. I can come over to project options and I can click on, say, TNP photo 1, and it shows you where it's located. I can edit that, put a description and so forth. The same thing for the track that I walked. It shows you the name of the track. If there's multiple tracks, we can add notes and do a lot of other things to this. Okay, I'm just going to say okay. I can also go to Tools. Let's just go back to a different map type here. Let's just go to Google Hybrid. If I want to place a marker, for example, where the sign is located, I'm just going to place that there. I'm just going to call that entrance sign. Okay, now I need to save this so it is indeed saved in the TNP cloud. I'm just going to hit save. I'm going to do one more thing here. Go to Tools, go to Print at Home, or in this case wherever we're at. It doesn't have to be at our own desktop. You have options. You can choose the map layer and all that from here, whether you want grids or not, and it's ready to print with all the data. Lastly, in our example, we are back at our own laptop or computer, and I now have full access to TNP desktop. As you can see up on the top, we're in Washington. There is no project name, so we are in the default. So let's go ahead and get back into our Sierra Park. So go Layers, Manage Projects. You can see it's listed. We click on that. It doesn't appear here because we have to activate. Now the title appears here. We just close it, and you can see the work we've done. This is the marker that we added from the TNP Web Planner. This is our original marker and our original route, and this is the track we walked. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this photo. Come here, right click, GeoPin load, and there's our photo. So I'll just close that out. And let's go to the video. Let's give that a try. Right click, GeoPin. And that is TNP integration among the TNP desktop, mobile app, and of course the web planner. There's many different ways of using these, but this should give you a good idea of the utility and the robustness. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video regarding Terrain Navigator Pro. To learn more, please please visit terrainnavigator.com or call 1-800-627-7236 extension 204.